today's improvement is this cage for our Amazon FBA products. So normally what would happen is the FBA products come round and then they're loaded into purple crates, but the problem is on the Kanban it's got FBA on here. When they come round to get powder coated, because the purple crates go on top of the purple crates, occasionally they will get missed and then they won't go out in time. So now what's going to happen is every time production make any FBA products, they will come round in the purple crate, get put in this cage, and then powder coated know that they need to work this into their daily work to make sure we've got a constant supply for Amazon FBA. So hopefully this will help and make sure things are going out smoother. Thank you very much.
So in this drawer here, we used to have things like calipers, extra pens, all sorts of things, and we're down to just a label, some magnets and a highlighter. So this whole cardboard thing is completely redundant now, so I'm going to remove it. Below the drawer, all we have is a set of scales. Now it chokes out the bottom because the orange thing's not actually big enough for it, but it will fit nicely in there. So I'm going to readjust everything and give some things new homes. So I'll remove that shelf from under there, just cut the scales in here. So now all we've got in here is the label, the scales and the magnets. So I'm sure we can find a nice way of displaying all this. But for now, it's just condensing some crap we didn't need and keeping things looking premium. This here was the old USB charger for the packing tablet. As you can see, it is tied underneath here, but the other end's not even plugged in. We don't use a packing tablet anymore, so this whole setup here can go. So I've taken that cable off now, so it's not sat there doing nothing. And a cable there, I've just tied it up, taken the tag off it, I've removed all the cable ties from it, and now that's back in the office.
Today I started to replace the bars on Laser 2. Still got quite a bit to do, but it's already looking 1,000 times better. Thanks very much.
Hello, we have different instructions, so I put some labels and now we know which one is correct for customer. Thank you.
Instead of just having gloves, cloths and sprays just kind of all over on the floor and wherever, I've got a little cleaning station made for the inside of the machine now. So when you go in, you've got everything you need. You've got WD-440, thinners, cleaner, pairs of gloves. Got a stock for some cloths as well, which I'm going to improve that later on as well.
So when I'm printing on the sticker printer, I need to change to vinyl over. Normally, I stick to one I've just taken out the machine on top. It starts doing that, it starts unravelling itself, and there's a time early last week where it unravelled itself a bit too much and it started just unravelling around the machine. So I want to find a way to improve that. So I've made use of the 3D printer, and what I've done is I've printed this little spool kind of thing here. So it allows the label to still be seen, cut some holes out of it to not waste a bit of filament, but now, when I've taken it out of there, I can slot it in here like that, and it stays nicely in place, it doesn't start unravelling itself. So over on here we have the hole punch. It sits on one of these normal sort of little hooks, and when you pull it off, sometimes it'll nudge it. I have actually managed to take the whole attachment off before whilst trying to remove this, so I'm going to find a way to improve it. So what I've done is I have 3D printed this little bit that goes in here. I've super glued it on. You can go quick clean up in a bit, but what this enables me to do now is avoid the attachment completely, and this can just slot on there like that, no attachment needed.
So I've just added a bin to the side of the pallet trolley, which we use for our ringolas for boxing up. It did previously live down here, but when you're pulling the shrink wrap out and everything, the bin used to get knocked down. So it's now on the side with a bracket. Thank you very much.
I've got this little chamfering tool, but apparently I've got nowhere to put it, so I'm going to make one. I made a little home up beside my other air tool, the Ribnut gun. Sits up there. I also realised that this wasn't labelled, so I've labelled that as well. Perfect, thank you very much. For this tool set for the bounty train, but really old or outdated, we don't even have this tool anymore, we have a different set for it, so I'm going to improve that. We're now improving, I've got a picture of the new setup for the bounty train, what I'm upgrading. Thank you. Right, before, whenever I'm folding on the 479s, I didn't realise how to set up, because that label's on around the wrong way. The label should be on that side. I didn't know how to set it up, didn't know magnets had to go in there to fold them, so I'm going to improve that. Right, now improved it, now I've got a picture of the tool setup for the ID 479, so in this case a new version I start.
Thanks to Jake, now I've also got bits done sorted out for ID 78 and IDO 16, so we know how to set them up. Thank you. Right before this folder it doesn't say what setups are in here to use, so I'm going to read that. Right now included it now labelled onto the folder what products are in here for the setups you need. All good. Thank you.
Hello, today put some labels with the specific locations for my tools. Thank you very much.
Little improvement over here. Kanban holders made by Phil. Thank you very much. Making it a bit more sweet and simple for the area. So thank you very much, Phil.
The machine oil that we use for the lasers only comes in these big 20-litre drums, which are far too big to get inside of the cabinet to actually fill the oil reservoir. And getting a funnel in there is just as awkward. So my solution is a 5-litre watering can. So I've had to cut a section of the handle out so that we can actually fill it. But now that that's done, it's much easier to get oil into the lasers. And I've also added a sticker to the watering can just to let people know that it is for machine oil only. Thanks very much.
Great job, everyone. Thank you very much.